Are you wondering when to hire a pro videographer or when to DIY it? You are not alone. We all know that it's pretty tricky kind of navigate, well, I can do video on my own and I really don't need to hire somebody because I can do it on my own. Oh, those are kind of muddy waters. Here's a good thought. Is it overwhelming you? Are you actually getting it done and enjoying the process? Because if you're not, and you're procrastinating, just think about what you could be doing instead. There's a good rule of thumb there. But does the world still need video content? Because how many websites have you seen that are just full of words and a couple of good stock photos, maybe a good team photo, and they're doing just fine? Do you really need video? Here's a thought for you. How much more do you like doing business with somebody that you know versus someone that you don't know? And you're trying to find somebody to do whatever it is that you're needing. A plumber, a handyman, someone to work in your yard, a landscaper. So when was the last time that you looked up somebody online and you wanted to hire them and you were trying to get to know them? Did you find video on their website and did you learn about them? I think that's pretty helpful, right? Because you feel like then you actually know who you're dealing with. Versus just, gosh, I don't know who they are. Are they trustworthy? Video allows your client to get to know you on your website, social media, YouTube, because they are going to check you out. You check out other people before you go and hire them, right? They're going to do the same with you. So, video is needed. If you remember in The Go-Giver, it says, really, really good one. I'm going to read it so I don't get it wrong. All things being equal, people do business with and refer business to those people they know, like, and trust. Video helps you do that. So first off, editing is where I really have heard that people have the biggest issues. They can film themselves and they're okay with that because they're really not looking at themselves that much. But editing, oh my goodness, do I really look like that? Do I sound like that? The mind monkeys start throwing their poo. And that's just not any fun. In a good effort just to clean it up a bit, you end up spending hours before you know it. Hours, days, and then you still don't finish the project because, right? Come on now, come on. I've heard it a bunch of times. So let's talk about that. If you're spending your time doing editing and all these other things, and you're not spending time in your genius creative zone, what is being lost? Is anything being lost? Yeah, I think it is. Because if you're walking away frustrated, you're overwhelmed, and probably not finishing the project, or maybe you finish the project but you don't put it out there. Do you see where I'm going? Are you ready to call a professional videographer? Number one, we just went over this. Are you overwhelmed? Okay. It's probably time to hire a pro. 2, what is your time worth? If you got back at the least 3 hours in your day, not even talking about how you feel yet, we're going to get there, but just 3 hours in your day that you did not have to do this, what is your time worth? What could you create? Could you just rest? Could you enjoy your family more? Go home at the end of the day versus, I got to do this video thing. How much is your time worth versus mine? How many additional ideal clients would you reach if you had that time and had great video that you were proud of, ready to put out there in the world? YouTube, website, blog, social media. How many more clients could you reach if you did have this done? Here's the extra. Here's the kicker for me when I see it in my clients. How much better will you feel when you already have great video done versus, oh, I have to make video. Oh, I hate making video. I hate looking at myself. I hate editing this. I don't have time for this. You don't have to deal with any of that. Just imagine that with me, will you? How much better will you feel if you don't have to deal with it? How much less stress? How much more joy? How much more can you get done? Basically, this comes down to a few key ideas. Is it worth your time to make video for your business, or is it better worth my time? Would your business be better served by freeing up your time? Would you be better served by hiring a pro? Let's chat.